legislation regarding foreign law. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Pennsylvania State Representative RoseMarie Swanger. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jill.
We're talking about House Bill 2029. This is legislation that you're working to put forward. It would prohibit a Pennsylvania court from considering the use of a foreign legal code in a decision. Talk to us a little bit about why you're actually putting forward this legislation.
Well, my main concern is to protect the rights of women in our country. My bill is known as American Law for American Courts, or ALAC, the acronym ALAC for short. I have seen instances where more and more judges are taking into consideration foreign religious code or foreign law in their decisions, and oftentimes it's very, very detrimental to women especially. And that is my main concern, to protect the rights of women here in our country. I don't care where you're from. If you're here legally, you should be afforded all the rights under our Constitution and our laws here in America.
So give us an example as to how this would actually work in a court case, in a legal setting. Why would this legislation actually protect women?
Well, it would protect women because it would give them the rights that we have under our Constitution, as I stated. We see more and more cases across the country where judges are being influenced by foreign law, sometimes it's religious law, and base their decisions on that code of ethics and conduct. And to me, that is egregious. That is not what we should be doing here in our American courts.
And how would this actually work if it was instituted? What would it actually mean in a legal setting? How would it work if instituted? What would it mean to protect women or men for that matter?
Well, it would be a law then on our books in Pennsylvania, and it would instruct judges that they are not to take into consideration any foreign law or foreign religious code. It would prohibit that by law, and it would have the weight of law, and therefore it would hopefully not happen. And if it would happen, it certainly would be overturned on appeal very quickly because they did not obey the law.
But are judges doing that at this point? Are they taking into consideration laws that are not American laws?
They are, unfortunately, and a lot of people don't realize this and don't know about it. I'm not sure that it's happened in Pennsylvania. I can't say that it has, but in New Jersey, right next to us it has. There is a group called Legal Watch, I believe that's their name, who have identified about 100 cases of foreign law being considered across the country by judges.
Now, is this a case where you need to differentiate between foreign law and religious rights coming into question? How do you differentiate what is actually being considered in a court case?
Well, we do have freedom of religion here in our country, but it's the freedom to worship and go to the church of your choice. It does not mean that you have the freedom to impose religious law on citizens that is different from the law that we have here in our court system and in our Constitution. This does not affect in any way freedom of religion. I know there were certain religious groups that questioned that and were afraid of that happening, and I pointed out, and many people have pointed out, that that's just not the case. I mean, the Jewish rights under their religion would still continue. They would not be curtailed in any way. Same with Catholics, such as Catholic divorces. I mean, that's all within their churches, and that would not be affected. It's just within our civil and criminal courts where this would govern.
And we just have a short time left, but is there the concern that this would target Sharia law?
Well, it doesn't target Sharia law. Sharia law is an example of some of the law that has infiltrated into our court system. But I'm not targeting Sharia law because there are all sorts of foreign laws that could infiltrate. So, it's not meant to just be an attack on Sharia law. Certainly not.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Pennsylvania State Representative RoseMarie Swanger. I'm Jill Horner.